Alright guys, we are back out. I made some adjustments. We have an all-in-one camera here in the nose. We sealed up the bottom intakes. And we glued down our receiver. We moved it a little bit, but that's our adjustments that we've made. Right now we're just going to do a line of sight because I have the GoPro on. I can't wear my goggles. Otherwise, I would be doing FPV. So go ahead and get this thing powered up, and I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys how I did the camera on this. Oop, go back. Nope. I want to reset the timers. So I did that 10-minute flight yesterday, and it still had 3.93 per cell once I landed. So it's super efficient. So this is how I did the camera. I tried to use some black paint, but that didn't look too good. But I just cut out, stuffed this in there, cut the hole out. I made it so it's easy to get it in and out. Have an inlet for it to cool off, so it's kind of a ram air. Then I have a little exit hole on the back. I'm running off of the balance lead since it's all-in-one, so hopefully it don't have, you know, the lines running through it. It shouldn't.
RF signal critical.
And I think we are going to run the goggles while I'm doing this line of sight flight here. I guess I don't have the connector with me. Oh, there it is. Nope. Okay. One of these. Here it is. All right. We got the connector, and we'll go ahead. So I have a lithium ion in there, but I don't want to waste battery life while I'm not using it, so I will power it up with this. And we're gonna leave this inside the car, so it's probably not going to be the best you know, footage or whatnot, but we are going to leave this in here, and I will fly this line of sight. Let's check the CG on this real quick. Yeah, it feels pretty good. So I know, like, sometimes it feels like like when you are using the factory CG marks, it'll be dead level, but then when you fly it, your tail will be sagging down like it's tail heavy, and so it's weird sometimes. We should be ready to go. Yep, gyros are ready, and we're gonna launch this baby up into the wind. Get my camera up. Hopefully this baby flies good. It flew good yesterday. It was a lot more windy, but today is a lot more cold. So without further ado, there it is. Launches right up. Hey, look at that. Flies really good. With the propeller on the back, you could do sharper turns. This is a little over half throttle. Let's give it more than half. There it is. The wind is pushing it around up there. Let's give it a full throttle here. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it has power for days. I would take this over the EDF version any day. It's super easy to launch. It's quiet. You would think with it being a propeller it would be loud, but it's not, because there's so much space. All right, let's go vertical. There's our vertical right there. Easily. So yeah, you can hear the propeller, but it's just not super loud like on a flying wing. So that was a good design with that propeller cone. I am having to give it some up elevator. So let's just adjust that slightly. Let's get a full speed pass here. It's just crazy that full throttle is only 8 amps of power here. Here's full throttle. Oh, it's great on full throttle. It flies like a jet on full throttle. When you have less than full throttle, it's kind of floaty. But this full throttle, I mean, it's super fast. Well, I mean, I don't want to say it's super fast. I'm sure there's, you know, EDF jets are faster. Well, 70 millimeters. This is definitely going to beat any 50 millimeter. And I don't really have this set up as a speed setup. This
RF signal low.
Oh, bring it back. There we go. Almost lost orientation there. But I do like the view of that jet. The silhouette's really nice. So yeah, this ain't a speed demon build.
Timer 1 elapsed.
You know, this one is set so when I put my lithium ion packs in here, I can fly it, you know, 40 minutes or whatever. Which, I mean, look how good it flies. For 80 bucks, I might, for the kit version is 80 bucks. I don't see why you wouldn't buy this as a kit version and do a print. So I'm gonna land it because I want to FPV it now. So let's come in for our landing here. There we go. That was iffy. Alpha. It's easy to go alpha, that's for sure. You have a lot of elevator authority. Yo, what's up, thrill seekers? Back at it again. We just got another flight in, and we were able to do FPV. So this is pretty sick. Let me down here. Got our nose cone on. Got a camera, all-in-one camera in here. We're running it off of the balance lead of the battery. Dipole antenna. This is the radio link gyro. I glued it on there. It works pretty good. So I can't wait to get a flight controller on here so we can get better data. I did seal off the intake and the underneath ports there. They're both sealed now. And This thing flew really well. I never felt like I was losing control or anything like that. It's still pretty windy. It's not as windy as yesterday, but for the amount of wind, I think this did really good. So stay tuned.